Get off my porch!
Hey, get off my porridge.
I said no solicitors.
What's a solicitor?
No soliciting over here. Do you think it would be cool if I just hold this dino for the whole episode?
No.
Wow,
Yeah,
it looks like I've caught a
when you
like
get
a lizard.
excited, go. Edit that. Beep that. Beep that.
Maybe it'll stand out more if I put it here.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new Secret Suspicion podcast, where we hunt down
Suspicious societies.
Yeah, suspicious societies and not so true truths. Today I am not your host, Jamie, joined by not your host either, James.
On the topic of like
And the
secrets,
host, Alex.
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear about that the YouTube channel? They got like 1.5 million, and the whole thing was mysteries. They were huge. Turns out all of them were fake. They made all of them up.
That's awesome.
Genius. That's what we've been doing for years and we've still not been caught.
Nothing we say is true. Every life story is just false.
Guys, what did you call me again? What was
I just called you Alex.
Alex? Well,
No,
not Alex
we're
this
not.
episode.
We're not having one of your little
No.
personalities. This
No,
I
listen.
think you just do it at this point to upset James.
No, listen.
You were Brett.
No, he's gone.
Which
He's
means-
gone back to Atlanta.
You mean
Atlantis.
No, I spoke what I said, and I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. But I got to sound a bit more evil because I'm evil, Alex, today.
Oh, what?
Because this is the evil episode.
you already have an evil persona?
What?
I hate everything. Is your evil persona?
He's not evil. He's just a.
Speaking of, I hate
You
everything.
did always like bananas, to be fair.
True.
Speaking of, I hate everything. Everyone go check out Alex's side hustle. He recently released a solo project, which I have to say is a very good video.
It is.
Thank you.
There's one thing I don't like Destiny. It gives me headaches. But when Alex drops a Destiny video, I'm like, getting out the popcorn, getting out the soup,
Yeah.
the red wine. It's like one of those kind of days.
The
Really-
popcorn and the red wine.
I'm mixing all the different entertainment drinks.
Yeah.
So now you guys have properly been introduced to Nimbus. What do you think?
Nimbus isn't the most like extreme part. Nimbus I can kind of deal with.
See,
Really?
I didn't like Nimbus until your video made a solid argument for why it should be valued. So if
Finally, a good character in Destiny.
yeah, beep it.
It's all gone. Don't worry about it. Though.
The video is great, and I just didn't know how deep the Destiny like depravity had gone.
Yeah.
Like I've always talked shit on Destiny,
Yeah.
but like I've always praised like a certain aspects.
Mm-hmm.
But me, Lightfall is a mess.
Yeah.
And then the microtransaction video that you reference. And I've
The
seen that
Aztec
as well.
Cross one. Yeah. Good
Holy
video.
it might be one of the worst
Yeah.
in the whole industry.
It's market leader though, so
Disgusting.
in that space.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh.
copy.
I never knew actually that Destiny got crossover like armor sets and whatnot.
Yeah, you can get like a Last of Us Ghost,
Assassin's Creed armor. Oh,
a God of War Titan skin.
Nice.
like Fortnite as well.
Yeah, and Fortnite. And Fall Guys.
Yippee!
Zavala's finally in Fortnite.
Fall Guys, that existed.
Yeah, that was the COVID game. That was the COVID game.
It was the COVID game.
That was like because the first half of COVID was Among Us. Second half was Fall Guys.
But Among Us is stuck.
At least
Really?
it's
Yeah, look at it on mobile, bro. It's huge.
I don't really know how.
It's had a powerful presence in
Meme culture.
Western culture.
Yeah, like if you walk through like, those little pop-up markets and stuff, there's always an Among Us like pillow or shirt or something.
And I guarantee you there's going to be an Among Us reference in Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, but I watched a modern day Simpsons episode and there was a V-Bucks reference in it. It was really weird.
Who is Simpsons for now?
Because it's not
V-Buckers.
Fortnite kids.
Is Homer in Fortnite?
Yeah, surely they must have been a Simpsons collab.
The thing is, whenever you
I don't know.
transpose The Simpsons into 3D, it just breaks.
Not
It looks
true.
horrible.
There is that Simpsons game that is like correct to the Simpsons style, but it is a video game.
Yeah, I've kind of got a memory of what you're on about, actually.
It's like the 3D one.
No.
It's not Hit and One. It came out.
It's like the latest one.
Yeah.
The one that Matt Groening wrote on.
Something like
It was
that.
like something, and I remember Bender being in it. He had like a cameo. I don't know.
I think that wasn't a bad game actually. I think I like that. That's Simpsons game.
Marge.
Well, guys, did we shout out the patrons?
You didn't know.
We've got some good news for the patrons.
What's that?
There might be an infamously cringe video uploaded
Yeah.
as a special one-off little lore moment, lore canon moment.
Is it a patron exclusive?
It was going to be patron exclusive. We're not in it, bro.
Yeah, why are you putting the
We-
face like it's
No, I'm just thinking about it. That's the cringe.
Oh right, yeah.
But that might be going up.
But yeah, we still need to iron out any
The contract.
yeah because it's
Like
Quite.
career ruining.
yeah life ruining, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my exact outfit as well. The chinos.
Yeah, I remember. I have like, I like. Truthfully, my memory can be quite fuzzy from like that era, right? Like, there's a lot of blank spots.
Yeah.
But there's one that's like frame for frame. It's like every frame has been compiled like 200 plus times. It's like 200 FPS for that video. It's such clear detail that
clarity,
it
yeah.
haunts me.
Yeah. So if you want beautiful access to such an atrocious piece of media, then go nowhere else than Jar Media, Reddit,
It's not like this is.
Patreon.
But this isn't us trying to like, Patreon exclusive. It's that bad. We would destroy this channel by uploading it.
You're not
to
trusted
YouTube.
to watch it unless you're a patron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still got to do the water one. I haven't done the water one yet.
The water one.
Oh,
But that is kind of like COVID cringe.
It was pre.
It was like a few months pre.
Yeah, it was before it struck.
The big pre.
Bottom pre.
before we were all diagnosed alcoholics.
Oh god, COVID. I didn't like alcohol till COVID because it was like you couldn't.
The only thing you could do.
It was get pissed and play video
Get
games.
pissed and play Half-Life Alyx.
I did do that in
And then hallucinate.
one of the COVID bits.
Did after you played Half-Life Alyx, like for the first time, did you go around like your house just picking things up?
Oh yeah, but I
not
did that after
no.
playing Red Dead 2 as well. You know the.
Can I
Yeah.
ask? Have you not always done that?
No.
Because I'm like, this is probably going to sound really, but it's just like things are fascinating. Like
Yeah,
textures
yeah.
are fascinating. I
Yeah.
like. It's like if you go somewhere new, you kind of got to touch it because you don't know what it feels like. So you always just like touch
No,
things.
My thing was always looking close up at baguettes.
Baguette. That's a good.
If
one.
you look close up, there's all these like star sort of hexagonal patterns like lining the baguette. And the closer you look, just the more intricate it's getting. And
Then you rip and tear, and new things appear.
yeah, then it's like a spongy like lattice of delicious.
Spongy lapis.
This is the thing with bread. Feeling it is a part of the experience. Like you never pick up like a piece of bread or like a naan and just eat it. You gotta like feel it, like tear it, squish it. You gotta feel the complexities of texture. That's why bread is amazing,
You get sensual when you talk about bread.
bro.
Yeah,
Sorry, bro, I don't know what's going on.
you talk more passionately about bread than you do cars.
True, yeah.
You have like actual main passion.
It's like you go anywhere and only like when you go on holiday. Surely everyone's got priorities on what you do first, right? It's like you get into the hotel, you set up, you go to the pool or you go to see food. But it's like you land. In my mind, it's like, where's the bread? where can I get bread? I'm like locating all the good bread spots. So as soon as I land, I'm like, okay, tomorrow morning I'm going there. The next morning I'm going there. I'm planning my trip around where I can get bread.
You should become one of those Google reviewers, but you just review like bread.
Bring breaded back.
Get breaded, bro. Get breaded, duh.
Huh? You know it's him by the big red X.
I just want you to know, I was just so pashy talking about bread. I'm getting a nosebleed.
Damn, it really does bring it out of you. You can get a booger towel if you want.
It should be okay.
Actually, I got some tissue here. Do you need a booger one?
Yeah, I might need a booger tish.
Hold up. Oh, lift it.
I am an anime character.
Pass it along the line. I guess while James is cleaning his blood booger, shout out to the JAR patrons that make the audio version of the show possible and get their names read out if they're a Dibby tier or above in the first or second week of each month. Leave us nice reviews on iTunes, Spotify. We got like a nice high rating on Spotify, especially.
Wow.
Yeah, it used to be most people listened on iTunes, but over the years it's kind of going over to Spotify now.
Isn't iTunes kind of slowly dying?
I mean, it sucks, but it has such a huge user base.
But it's just like Spotify is better.
I'd probably say so. I would probably say so. Yeah.
We're not allowed to have an opinion because the mega corporations will have us by the throat.
Is it not possible to put podcasts on like SoundCloud?
Yeah, you can.
Is ours on there?
No.
Why?
I don't put it on there. I don't bother.
This is actually getting mad.
Oh, this is a bad one.
Yeah.
Are we allowed blood on YouTube?
I'm not sure. I might have to blur out James's blood.
Just blur out my face.
Yeah. Maybe I should just blur everyone's face. Be a little bit more eviler over here.
No, only if you wear suits.
Suits?
Yeah. Wear like suits, so then we look cringe.
Man, I don't know how to be evil, okay? I'm going to admit it.
It's really easy to be evil.
Oh, okay. Teach me, please.
Just give in to your base instincts.
Yeah.
Bleh. Bleh. Well, Alex is officially the least evil man.
I see. This is the thing. It's like with everyone, there's a bit of a yin and yang with it. You know,
with your evil and your good.
Yeah. Like Alex is only good.
Alex is.
I don't think Alex is capable of being a meanie.
Alex is fresh pupper. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fresh papa. Let's do some housekeeping then, huh? Let's clean in an evil way. How do you clean in an evil way?
You don't clean.
So I guess.
Or you clean too much.
You sterilize. You sterilize the environment so that.
Yeah, you're murdering all the bacterions.
You know what? Actually, I think you're right.
It's getting quite hot here.
I think you're right. It would be the most evil thing would be to just not do housekeeping. So not doing it.
Finally, I love this evil Alex arc.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it.
You're starting to feel evil.
No, if you give in, it just corrupts you, bro. You're just going down the spiral of decadence and hedonism.
Oh, speaking of evil, guys, I got something evil to share.
Oh no, how evil?
My Twitter escapades.
Oh,
right.
Things are getting evil over here. I've got a secret Twitter account, okay? I don't post it anywhere. It's not linked anywhere.
Oh, do I know it?
Yeah, you know it. I don't actually know how people found it, to be honest, but...
Oh, isn't it...
Did you follow yourself?
No.
No, it was the name.
Yeah, but I've never said, like, go follow this. It's, you know?
Go spam this guy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Twitter is like the worst thing ever, right? But I found a way to make it awesome. That being, I've got the important guy image. It's kind of all centered around the important guy, who is a real person, and basically I was fed up with what my Twitter feed was looking like. Like this isn't angering me enough each time I open it. So I just went to the search bar and I put Snyderverse.
Oh,
And then started
Fast
scrolling.
track it. Yep.
Yeah, clicked on a few. Do you say clicked or press on your phone?
clicked.
No,
Click
you don't
doesn't
click.
sound right. 'cause
No,
that's
press
clicking
doesn't
them out.
sound right.
They both sound wrong.
Yeah.
Went on.
Swiped onto.
But it's not. Well, yeah, whatever. Now I've lost my train of dinosaur.
Blipped.
Now, yeah, I blipped on a bunch of Snyder thingies. So now my entire Twitter feed on this secret, special, hidden, awesome account is just a stream of fanatical Zack Snyder fans who are insane. I'm just gonna say they are insane. You don't want to really live in a world where these kind of people are real, you know. And I'd like to imagine they're not real. They're some kind of just AI designed to anger me, you know.
Yeah.
But they're real, I'm pretty sure. So I like quote tweeting them. I like replying to them. Yeah, they have some insane opinions.
Do you get some conversations going?
No, they never reply. They sometimes delete the tweet.
Oh my god, you're just laying on them so hard.
But I don't say anything. Well, on some of them I do, if they're bad enough. Like the guy who was saying the old boy oneer with the hammer was a stagnant shot. In comparison to one of the oneers in Sucker Punch, the Zack Snyder movie.
Oh my god, Sucker Punch.
Yeah, because there was a thread I found. It was someone complimenting. There's like a cool hallway action scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Someone uploaded the clip of it.
I guess it's in reference to or inspired by Old Boy.
It was replied. Someone replied saying, basically insinuating that that James Gunn was copying Zack Snyder because there's this awful scene in that film where there's this hallway like full of robots and it's going all yeah. Incredibly bad movie that. Like life-changingly bad.
He's good at making those.
Yeah, it's great. So basically, yeah, my feed is just a bunch of like James Gunn hating, like just crazy didactic Snyder fans. They're obsessed. They hate James Gunn so much. They despise him so much. They're calling him a nonce. They're calling him a hack. When the greatest irony of all is one of Zack Snyder's earliest movies uses a script written by James Gunn.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he
The Dawn
write
of the Dead?
Yeah. Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So
But like I know it's Twitter especially is like a thing. It's like the left versus the right. People are dying on these battlegrounds on their hills, and then you're gonna dilute that to the point where it's not the left versus the right. It's not like one political stance versus another. It's one director of comic book movies against another director.
It's like, it's not enough to just
movies.
like be a Snyderverse fan. Like
it
can't just stop that. You can't just enjoy it.
You have to say that he is the best director of all time.
Yeah.
And the guy who has replaced, quote unquote, him to do DC films is the worst director of all time.
Yeah.
Everything has to be in these black
I found
and
this
whites.
awesome thread, right, where it was you know, people do here's a thread of like So someone had put like here's a thread of movies that actually used to look like movies, like superhero movies. And in the thread it was just 4 Zack Snyder movies.
Which 4?
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, BVS. Ugh. BVS. 300.
300 is his only good movie.
Dawn of the Dead's pretty good.
I've not seen Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't realize it had quite this level of cult, and I know it comes into the whole the Justice League disaster, and then the Snyderverse actually coming out, which kind of, I guess, gave them a bunch more gas.
And yeah, to be fair, his Justice League is better than the one they released.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like saying bird poo is less stinky than dog poo.
Yeah.
You know?
Because bird poo has piss in it to kind of dilute the shit.
Yeah.
Birds do both at the same time. Kind of awesome.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, birds poo from above, so there's a chance it's going to
They're definitely at the top of the poo hierarchy.
No.
They ain't getting poo-pooed on.
Yeah. They're like, they turned it into like a game. They like just fly around pooing on people.
Yeah, and targeting like expensive cars and stuff with their acid
No,
shit.
it is strange the way, I think that is a part of birds that humans don't understand.
Birds?
Because birds, there is like, you go to a thing and pigeons know when a car's been abandoned. So they all on it.
Yeah.
How do they know?
They watch. They're government anyway.
Have you ever seen a crow poo?
Oops.
Aww.
Alex!
Well, you can have it if you want.
Yeah, I don't know why you were getting so defensive
Yeah.
over the T-Rex arm.
It's just instinctual, yeah.
Have you ever seen a crow poo?
No, actually.
No.
Crows don't poo.
Corvids are too smart.
Oh my, I love corvids.
Corvids are vindictive.
They're problem solvers, bro.
Yeah.
No, they're scary. They're scary.
They're
straight up
problem
so-
creators as well.
Yeah.
If you wrong a corvid, they're going to create problems
Yeah.
for you.
No, because
My
they
dad had that,
identify
like,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Was
When
that
we
a
were
crow?
kids, he had beef with a crow because it would peck at the roof and wake him up in the morning. So he ended up putting a like a rat trap on the roof. So it just got its beak and then it flew off onto the we've got like a power line over the garden.
Yeah.
And it was just standing there like looking in the window. My dad was looking at it and yeah, they had like a 2-year-long beef.
No,
Yeah.
crows are like, they are some of the most intelligent animals. Like, I can 100% say, put Gaius, intelligent dog, crow's gonna be Gaius.
They're awesome.
Crows
There's that
are
awesome
cool, yeah.
video.
They're resourceful.
There's that awesome video on YouTube of it solving like a 3-4 step puzzle, and it's got to like know the like length of a piece of wood and
And
like,
then put it
know about
into the
balance.
move it, yeah.
There's like multi-tiered
Mm-hmm.
challenge.
There's
problem solving.
I can guarantee there's Fortnite kids who can't even do that.
But we have forever underestimated animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've always put ourselves on this different tier. But like, I don't think it was even a corvid. It was just like a normal bird. And the challenge was like a bottle with a floating treat in it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it was a key or something. I don't f***ing know. And they had to like drop stones into the bottle.
Oh, so
no,
like,
it
to displace the water.
Yeah, no, it was just simply a bottle that they were drinking from, and then it got too low, so they couldn't drink.
Oh, yeah,
from it.
yeah. Yeah, they
And
do that
then-
in the wild, I think.
Yeah, they fill the water up, so they have a knowledge of like displacing
Yeah.
liquid
Mhm.
to.
That's
Cubic
crazy,
capacity.
What is terrifying about that is like imagining when they were
Dinos.
these. There must have been like at some point there must have been like some branch that were like crazy problem solvers or something.
Yeah, I bet they were all more intelligent than we imagine.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's like, do you know
doing
the stuff
algebra.
that like keeps being reported about orcas at the moment?
They're sinking
Orcas.
ships or whatever. Like the
Orcas,
noses.
they're like, because it's always been known that like they don't go for humans. They're not
Uh-huh.
aggressive towards humans. But in the last like year or few months or whatever, there have been a few incidents of them like attacking boats because of their lack of fish.
Are they orchestrating terror attacks?
Ooh, you saying it's the deep state at it again?
The deep state. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah. No, I've been saying for a long time. I think like whales have society.
Yeah.
They've
This trip,
like,
another time James Cameron has been on it.
yeah. They got like government plazas and stuff. I guarantee
Yeah.
it.
And there's that bit in Blackfish or whatever where they're describing the brain of an orca and how like it has like a bigger emotional center or capacity for it potentially because of their brain size.
So orcas have sunk. I think they've sunk 3 boats so far off the Iberian
Yeah.
coast, and the theory is that one orca was traumatized by a boat. So through
Yeah.
social learning, has taught
Yeah, they're teaching
the others
each
to
other.
attack them,
Yeah.
and they're sinking boats.
Yeah, I'm on their side,
Dude.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their environment. It's their fish,
yeah,
man.
It's Avatar in real life.
But it's like it's that thing where it's like
How crazy is that?
when we enter the ocean, we are no longer the apex predator. We don't
Oh,
belong
no.
there. So now it's like the things that we thought were kind of cute
Well-
and funny, and now like they're sinking our inventions.
Yeah, but also the water itself Like, we can't even conquer that.
Yeah. At this
Going off
point,
of
humanity
recent
needs to just not use oceans anymore.
Leave the ocean.
Leave it to them.
Yeah.
The ocean is not
We
our
should be
domain.
more Ewoky, you know? Just like
Yeah.
Forest
go
dwelling.
higher than the ground, higher than the water as humanly possible.
No,
in my
because that's
opinion.
bird domain.
Yeah, they're
We're pretty much bottom feeders. We belong with the rats.
we are the rats. We're
the rats who
spread.
have rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to bring up, seeing as we're talking about birds and animals and stuff, we've got to bring up my booby bird observation.
Okay.
See what James thinks of this. I was thinking
Yeah.
about this. It's the first thing I thought of this morning. When I woke up, I have this distinct memory of being taught what a booby bird was in like year 3 or something, and finding it to be the funniest thing I've ever heard. And it's always stuck with me. But I was just thinking about it this morning, like, why'd you call it a booby bird? You know, it's not like it's got big, nice titties.
Well, what does a booby bird look like? I'm going to type in
there's
booby
nothing that crazy
into
about it.
Google and see what happens.
It's just like
But
an
booby
average
bird. But yeah,
Booby
but then I made the observation to Jim.
No, I like that their name is scientifically boobies when there's multiple
Yeah,
of them.
I don't know what the etymology of that is, but yeah, I said to Jim, it's like calling a cow. Did I say?
like an udder mammal.
Yeah.
They do just look kind of like cool little birds.
Well, they got little booby blue feet.
Yeah, this is a blue-footed booby.
I just think, like, if you have a bird and you call it a something bird, X bird.
Yeah, it's like lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Booby mammal. That was it.
Yeah, yeah. Why is it birds get that? And it's the same with fish. Goldfish.
Yeah,
That's lazy ass biologists.
it is. And I was
You
thinking
know?
about this earlier.
We got sharks.
Which
we
came
got
first?
eels.
Real life vampires or vampire bats?
Well,
Think about
I think vampires. The urban legend of vampires comes from vampire bats.
But which was called it?
Are you implying that they're real though?
Yeah, Alex is no. So what? What I guess I'm not going to say this is true, but from what I understand, maybe possibly I'm stupid, is that people found vampire bat bites and were like, something must be doing this, and they came to humans, not bats.
No, but
And
a
then
lot
that's
of this
where-
stuff is also like
I don't even know.
I think associated with diseases and like mutated babies and.
Yeah, but I don't think vampire
Vampire
bats
babies.
attack humans.
No, but there's like a disease where you can't like be in sunlight, and you become like immensely pale and like you can only eat meat or some.
Can only drink blood.
Not quite. It doesn't turn you into an actual vampire. But like, if you hear like you're some old ass villager like back in the like the year 30 or something, and then some traveller is like, there's this like pale ass dude who can't go in the sun, and like.
And then
It-
Chinese whispers it.
No, I think it makes your gums bleed or something. The disease, so like your mouth is all full of blood, and you can't go in the sun. And then he's like, yeah, I saw this dude like in his house, and he wouldn't come outside, and like blah blah blah, his mouth full of blood, like, and then that person tells someone else, and then like it all just goes out of proportion. They start talking about vampires. You know, and there's also like a mutation where like you can be born with your legs fused together. Oh, a mermaid.
I thought that was like belugas or whatever.
Belugas? They're whales, aren't they?
Belugas are huge, bro. How could that be a mermaid?
I thought that's where it was. It's like sailors seeing
Oh
like
right,
weird
yeah.
whales or something.
Yeah, but then he gets home.
That's a hot bird
He
down
gets-
there.
he gets home, and then his wife has had a baby whose legs are fused together, and he's like, I shouldn't have been lusting after them belugas. Now I've got a mermaid for a daughter.
The banshee's got me again.
Yeah. Do you think any old sailors like banged a beluga?
Definitely.
Well, like the deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, I guess you don't have the best access to water, so they're just drinking alcohol the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only
Time.
thing they could drink was
Yeah.
booze.
Yeah, exactly. So they were pissed out their head. They see a particularly sexy beluga, and they're just gone.
Thus they invented whaling.
Harpooning to a new level.
Come get the poon.
The boon.
I'm watching The Boys at the moment.
Yeah.
I know she's been on Jar and I'm watching it, and I got to the episode where he's with the dolphin. I'm just out the window.
I need to watch the show from the beginning because it's been going on a long ass time.
It has,
and
yeah.
I've like forgotten a lot of season 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just-
rewatched it all a few years ago.
Yeah, I need to do the same.
I'm just very glad Carl Urban is in like a really good role again.
Yeah.
He is so good.
Well, guys. Oh, there is. Seeing as you mentioned something you watched, I've got to mention something. I've like watched a little bit of. Like I've been falling asleep. I've been using the new Marvel show as a sleeping aid. Secret Invasion, right?
Is it that
Secret Invasion. Which one's that?
the latest thing?
Wait, but what? Who's in it?
Sam
Samuel
Jackson.
Jackson.
Well, it's actually got
Oh,
a bunch
that
of like
one.
really good actors in it. Sam
Yeah.
Jackson's in it. Ben Mendelsohn's in it. Really good character actor. Olivia Colman's in it. One of the best actors working. Yeah, but like they're all wasted. Emilia Clarke's in there too, if you care about her.
Woo!
But yeah, it's like really boring. It's trying to do this like spy espionage thing, but it's
Yeah,
like it's just not there. But I had this weird moment where like I fell asleep to it, like just playing on my iPad, like kind of half in the background, and like it kept going because the 3 episodes are out of the time, so it just like kept playing. And I wake up at like 4 a.m. with like the scariest sounds like playing, because you know about the intro to the show.
No.
It's an AI generated title
fuck.
sequence.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
So that's what was playing with this music. So I like wake up like misty eyed or whatever and look over and there's this horrifying like AI generated Sam Jackson scroll monster like looking at me. It was like quite frightening. But yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Like that, like it's we've already got an AI generated intro to a Marvel show. It's already
Yeah, that took 5 minutes
yeah.
after the invention
They
of
were
it.
like the second that started being like something they could use, they were like, oh thank God, the money we can save.
Disney's CEO is Mr. Krabs.
That's the thing, they'll do that, but then at the same time I think I read it was a team of 100 people were required to de-age Harrison Ford for the 30-minute sequence at the start of the latest Indiana Jones.
That's how old he is.
Yeah, they did all that, but they didn't change his voice. So he sounds like
really?
an 80-year-old man.
What the hell?
Like, yeah.
Why not just AI his voice?
Have you seen-
AI can do it all.
Yeah.
Why-
Just animate the whole thing, who cares?
You can listen to Joe Biden singing Viva La Vida. Like, this is not hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
I used to...
Yeah, Secret
Don't, no,
Invasion,
no,
boring. Yeah, lame.
Yeah, I probably won't watch this one either. I just don't care, man. It's like,
You shouldn't. I just see these posters everywhere. I'm like driving around going to Swindon as usual, and there's like a big Secret Invasion poster, and it's like, oh yeah, well let's see what the Skrulls are up to this time.
But do you remember when like Deadpool was not Deadpool, the Daredevil? When that
Oh,
shit
hell
was,
yeah.
when that was coming out on Netflix, it was like, damn, this rocks. This is like low stakes, small scale, awesome
He gets
action,
injured all the time.
better than
It's
loads
cool.
of the movies.
Yeah.
Like,
an individual thing? An
I'd still,
individual.
I'd still
thing.
recommend season 3, bro. Like actually watch it.
yeah, I need to. I just hate how like the shows have to be like the same scale as the
the
movies.
same stakes.
Yeah. But
And
they
it's-
can't pull it off.
No, and you end up just. Sorry to use the old word, but they just make cringe.
Mm.
Like I watched the whole of the Hawkeye show, man.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
What happens? Does he shoot an arrow a lot?
a few times,
Nice.
and then he references like Ant-Man. It's like
I lost my arrows in the blip.
because I kind of like Hawkeye.
Yeah, I do as well.
Like I like him as Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner is actually, I think he's quite a good actor.
He is.
He's
Yeah,
really good
he
in
is.
um.
And I'm
Arrival.
glad he survived his slow snowplow crushing.
I don't. Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah,
happened
That
there?
was crazy.
Yeah.
But like this show called Hawkeye was about an annoying ass like baby running around making jokes all the time. Like, I wanted to see Hawkeye. Hawkeye was like messed up. Do something interesting with this character, like finding out how to be a hero again or something. Don't focus on this like boring ass.
That's right. Was it set during when he was in like Japan and stuff? Like, or...
No, it's based like after Infinity War.
Okay.
And the show opens, and every Marvel thing has to do this now, where it's like he's watching a stage show of the Avengers 1 in the show. It's like
like they keep doing that in the Thor movies.
Yeah. It's like just.
It was like
I just fucking spat all over myself. I'm so pissed off.
Marvel gets you pissed, bro.
Yeah, it does. But it's like it's this cyclical. Like everything's got to be. Keep adding to it. Keep adding
Do you know
to
who
the pot.
could solve it though instantly?
Superman.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder would put a fire up Marvel's ass.
Who would be the best character for the Snyder MCU entry?
Well, he'd have to be needlessly edgy. Like, so
He'd also
edgy.
have to be a character that hates being a hero.
Yeah. Who? The Kite Man?
It's TC, bro.
Fuck. Polybius the Wise?
Oh, he should direct the...
I don't know.
You should just make that guy up.
I think he's a Skyrim character.
I want to see that movie.
Have you seen Zack Snyder's Star Wars movies coming out?
No, they're not. They cancelled it. The script was rejected.
What?
No, it's this Netflix film that's coming out in December called Coral Moon.
No, it's not.
It's called Rebel Moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no like trailer that I could find, but there's like footage and little snippets. It looks bizarre.
Might be a masterpiece.
Like a zombie movie.
Zack Snyder.
Not the good one, the bad one from a few years ago.
Zack Snyder should direct the next Captain America.
I want to see Zack Snyder's Captain Marvel 2.
Oh, damn. No,
No,
but I think
honestly,
Captain
like-
America, because he is the true American man. You know? I want Captain America to be like, save yourself. You know? I'm looking out for me now.
I want to see him break the neck of the villain
Yeah.
and like send out a shockwave.
What you
Yeah.
want is Homelander.
That's what he wants. You know? If everyone looks after themselves, then no one needs looking after.
Because I referenced Man of Steel in that Destiny video.
Oh.
That's an awful scene, isn't it? The
Which scene did you show?
the park.
Oh, his dad,
where
yeah.
he goes, "Don't save me, Superman. Who can save me as quick
Yeah.
as a bullet?"
Because everyone will hate you for saving them. What kind of message is that? He's supposed to be like his dad that inspires him.
But that's one of the best parts of the Superman origin story is Pa Kent dying of cancer, something Superman cannot do anything about. That's like a really powerful thing.
Yeah, and it's not his dad saying like, "Don't be a hero."
Yeah,
because you'll just be hated.
yeah. It's like
That's the opposite message. How the hell does he come to the conclusion that he should be Superman? It's in direct contradiction of everything his dad told him.
yeah. True. Now go kill the guy. He just got angry. So there's a General Zod's here, and I need to break his neck as fast.
I need to destroy as many buildings as I possibly can.
Because it looks fire.
It does look fire. That film fucking rocks.
It does look fire. Got a good soundtrack.
Yeah, and when he's flying around, fucking slamming shit, and like the rebar going.
When he goes straight into that Denny's or whatever it is. And his childhood bully sees him and goes, "Oi! You're cool, actually."
I respect you now.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there. Yeah. I want to see Zack Snyder's Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Might actually be bearable to sit through.
yeah. That's a good movie to send you to sleep. Holy shit. I
Ant-Man
hate those
2.
films. Holy
Bro,
This
you'd
is-
like the
you
third one.
I might like the third one. It's
You
got
know,
big
the
head
whole
again.
Marvel thing's been gone over a while since we last had the Marvel arc. And then it's just like we talk about a small comment on Marvel, and it's like half, just like going in on Marvel.
Yeah, it's a long time coming, man.
I need some blood.
It's the evil episode. You know?
The blood episode.
It is the blood episode.
That's the...
You after these messages. Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, buy Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below. I've had enough of having Hunter Biden's laptop on my lap. It's getting too sweaty for me. Hunter Biden's laptop in the morning. Hunter Biden's laptop in the night.
What is it with you and Hunter Biden's laptop?
I think it's hilarious. What is it with you and not being all about Hunter Biden's laptop in the morning? What is it with you, he should be your biggest inspiration. How fast he drives, the crack he smokes.
No. He's not. No, I don't have respect for that. I don't have respect for that. Do you know why? Going fast in a car you bought from the showroom isn't cool. You're a
Yeah,
fool. You're stupid.
He's not driving something that cool, you know?
But if you buy a car that you make that fast, that's cool because you've put effort into it. I don't agree with buying cars that are fast. You buy a normal car.
What is going on in there? Did he himself?
I think it's just Jim being Jim. But yeah, you gotta make cars fast. That's like cool. That's a challenge.
What would you do if this came to life in my hands?
I'd probably take it home. I like lizards. I was really annoyed about that snake. That was a little cute little snake.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to it. Do you think a dog got
Cocked. The cocks are loose on that road sometimes. It probably got cocked.
Oh shit. I suppose, yeah, they're killers. They're brutal.
I do want a small little snake.
Oh, you peed yourself again.
Turn the tap on a little too far.
Yeah, it is a bit like that in there. Just say Hunter Biden dribbled on you.
You got to gob a fair amount to get that wet. I hate that face. Go on.
Oh, Lloyd. I love rock and roll. Pissing out my ass, then pissing out my dick. I'm feeling a bit silly goofy.
Do you know what I'm feeling?
Say evil.
Yummy. I am hungry.
Say you're feeling evil.
I'm feeling a little bit evil.
I'm feeling a bit
Resident
nasty.
evil.
I can't believe they got rid of that.
I know, that kind of goofiness in the early horror games was like really appealing.
Yeah. It's like corny in the best way.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
What would you do if this suddenly came to life and
Bro, you asked me that already.
I was going to add to it and then started tap dancing right here on the spot. Like perfect form.
I'd take it home. I like animals.
You would film it and put it online, wouldn't you?
No.
What? You'd keep it to yourself?
Yeah.
You wouldn't share it with the world? I just wanted my Cafe Nero. With my meerkat rewards.
It's good coffee. I'm gonna get one on Monday. I do like a good cafe Nero.
They're fire and the people who work there are pretty good.
Yeah.
Barrister of the Year.
I think I know which one is the barrister of the year. The one that's got fire energy.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it, man. Well, I guess loads and loads of caffeine.
He's given me the free Origin beam once. He forgot to add it and was just like, oh, whatever.
Oh, nice.
He's a good guy. Oh, I do get the Origin beam if I can. Because it's like if you're spending like £3 on coffee, just buy the nicer bean.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I just hate having to like specify more than just what the drink is. You know what I mean? When you're like,
to be fair, it's quite easy with the order because normally I do the could I get a flat white to go with the Origin bean?
Yeah.
It's
That's
just like
not too
one
bad.
sentence. It's quite
But I'm
easy.
talking about like sometimes I want something that doesn't have dairy in, but like
Mm.
sometimes I just can't be asked to be like, oh, can you
Yeah.
substitute that for pussy
It
juice?
usually depends on how busy it is.
Yeah.
If there's no one behind me, I'll be like, oh yeah, can I get that sloppy noffy toppy with the Pritzel Nitzel chunk? But if it's like busy, I'm just like flat white to go, origin bean, easy.
Just give me a bowl of baked beans.
Because Cafe Nero do look like they have nice like pastries and like chocky bits.
Yeah.
But I never get them because it's always busy.
Yeah.
And it's like I have sympathy for service workers. It's
Yeah.
highly
But
stressful.
there's nothing I appreciate more than a good barrister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one that knows their like Mark.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark.
Honestly, we've said this before. If you're in CALNE, if you're in CALNE on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, go to Divine.
Doesn't he do Wednesdays now
reference. He does Wednesdays as well. Reference Jar, and he will sort you out. He'll talk loads of shit about us and how Alex keeps changing his coffee order.
Yeah.
But Mark is great, and he's passionate about coffee and antiques. He's a good guy. Love Mark.
It's like a really random combo. Coffee and antiques.
Yeah. And film, old French
And
film.
yeah, old film.
And it's
What
I
a
like the
coincidence.
dynamic because he gives me like there's always shit that me because I'm like in there more than anyone. More is in there. Getting pizza, getting whatever. It's always
You could
good.
make a nasty cold brew with those beans he gave you today.
Yeah, I got some bourbon beans. So it's basically beans, coffee beans. I don't know the origin. We should probably ask one day. But they've been roasted in like a bourbon cask. So it's got bourbon flavours. Really nice. Really nice. So, and then he hooks me up. And I had no coffee beans. So getting some nice bourbon beans from Mark. It's good.
You're going to be buzzing. Hi, baby. Just been born, lady. It's great. I should just when I'm in a mood like this, I should just sit down, get the mic going, and just not apply any filter.
Yeah, but it's that not. See, like when we play
You did
video
that
games.
for years.
See, this is the thing when we play games together. That's how I approach it. It's just like I put the mic on. It's instantly like screech or scream. Just instantly start bellowing anything.
Oh, wee on me.
Did you drib again?
I wee on me.
Do you remember when in school I was known as the piss dribbler guy because of that one video
piss
we
dribble.
did where I had a bit of
Swagger
piss.
Jagger.
But
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Swagger
It
Jag.
wasn't even actual
It-
piss dribble.
no, it was just
the way the
jeans
the
were.
light looked. Yeah.
Yeah, but people thought I was a piss dribbler. Like I've never.
Everyone's a piss dribbler, let's be real.
I've not.
I dribble piss.
You got to juggle those nuts. You get all the fluid out. I'm not joking.
Oh yeah, you got to do that little lift.
Yeah, do the little lift,
Yeah.
and then it all stops, and you're not going to triple.
Okay, here's a question. Do you ever do the thing where you're wearing like an elasticated waist?
What do you
Yeah.
mean,
So-
like
so-
what type of like underwear,
boxers?
jeans?
Like trackies?
No, I don't have any elasticated trackies. They're all like wope.
Well, that
They're all
applies.
twine.
But when you pee and you're like watching TikTok or whatever,
Bro, I'm not watching TikTok on my B.
you're peeing and your balls are like resting on the top of the trousers.
You don't
you
take
know.
the testicles out. What way are you standing up?
Yeah,
What you let the?
yeah, it's way more comfy.
Really?
Because
No, but it
what?
blocks
No.
the flow.
Yeah.
No, because if you're no-handing it,
I never do that.
Okay. No,
if you're no-handing it, then you have to do that.
I don't. I know. I don't rest the testicles.
How the do you no-hand it?
Do you not know handle?
You've no-handed it. You've never
Always.
no-handed it.
You know, because you stand there
Never.
with your phone and you're standing up and you just don't hand it.
If you gotta, like,
maybe
type-
at a urinal, like not in a. How do you stop like the pee from just
With
fucking going everywhere?
with incredible control, but this is what I'm saying.
What?
Do you not have piss control? Do you not know how to put the right amount of pressure to make it accurate? If you overpressurize, you send it
Yeah,
everywhere.
No, but like at the end, like how? What?
You compensate for that. You kind of like first.
Or you kind of like you're at like a 45-degree angle leaning forward, so gravity's just pulling everything straight down. Anyway, back to the point. But then when you move your elasticated weight band off your balls, then suddenly there's pee that has been restricted, like you were saying, that you didn't know about, and then it just fires out randomly.
No, that's why you do the lift.
And then you...
Well, the snake tongue.
Well, no, but if you're watching TikTok and you're having a giggle, you don't think about these things. You're just on autopilot.
It's like I'm addicted to your phone, are you? You have to be watching YouTube shots while you're taking 30 seconds to pee.
I'm peeing everywhere. Just like, this is right.
Because that's when I do all my face apping, is when I'm pooing. But like, I suppose I could fit in like an extra 1 or 2 if I just every time I pee.
And you do everything via noise. You know, you're not looking at where you're peeing. You're just hitting the water.
do. I think it's funny to watch it.
Yeah, it can be entertaining, but like when you're done.
No, because even when you know handling it, the fun is like accuracy. It's like making the perfect art.
Yeah, but you can multitask.
So then you take a step back every time to like.
I think I've mentioned this before, but like if this was the pee stream, do you ever go like this?
Just
no. Yeah. Oh my god, no.
I have done.
I haven't.
Not in a long time.
Oh my god, that's no. Like I might try to like make the accuracy like a harder challenge, but I never try to whack my hands on the
What about if
piss.
you're in a public toilet and there's shit all over it? Do you target it and clean it?
Yes. I do that. No, you can't not do that.
Yeah. Have you ever seen prison peeing?
You have to sit down, don't you?
No, you like kneel.
Kneel? You got to sit and fart in it, don't you?
Yeah, fart and flush. Thanks, Big Herc. No, but to pee, you like get down on one knee, so you're like, kind of like.
What type of toilet is this?
Like a normal toilet.
Why are you doing that on a normal toilet?
No, I'm not saying I do that, but prisoners do.
Why?
So you're not like spraying pee everywhere. It's like a hygiene thing.
The fart and flush is so awesome.
Yeah, fart and flush. But
Have
the thing is, some prisons have like limited water. You're only allowed a certain amount of flushes a day.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is where the yellow. If it's yellow, yell it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah, it all comes from prison culture.
The UK's biggest export.
Can you beep a lot of that out?
The 3 biggest prison experts you'll
Yeah. No, this all comes from prison TikTok.
Jim, I got a question for you.
Okay.
If this suddenly came to life and started
Oh
tap
my god,
dancing in
Alex,
perfect
no,
form,
stop.
what would you do?
Film it and put it on TikTok.
Oh my god, he's addicted. No, this maybe my gatekeeping is coming like more real, but I don't want people to know. It's my thing. I don't want to share my little
What would you name
thing.
the account?
Huh?
TikTok Tyro?
TikTok tip tapping
Tyro.
Tyro.
That's awesome, yeah. La 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 la. And singing like La La Crocodile. La 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 la.
I've not seen Lao Lao.
I haven't seen it. Have you not seen the memes?
No.
What the happened to Meme Chat, man?
Oh, bro, don't even reference that. People get angry when we reference that.
Do they?
Yeah, people hate meme chat.
Let's bring it back then.
Yeah, okay, we're going to do a segment on...
Memes are impossible to record now anyway.
Honestly, this is the only take you need. If you only consume memes that aren't from English-speaking countries, they are infinitely better. I think the English-speaking countries bring memes down at a whole new level.
Yeah, because when you're watching a foreign meme, you can't pick up on all the
Cringe,
all the political brainwashing.
yeah, you can just get a funny video, like the guy making a rap with his dog growling. Funny as.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I love memes. Spanish-speaking memes they're special. There's something chaotic about a Spanish-speaking meme.
I do have to say though, the Monday Left Me Broken cat is pretty good.
What's the Monday Left Me Broken cat?
Monday left me broken.
What is
What
that?
are
The
you
one where it's the
talking
black
about?
one that's like a bit f***ed up.
No, it's like an AI You know, you get those adverts that are like, make any picture sing.
Oh yeah.
That fucked up cat.
Someone's done it to this white cat, and it's just everywhere.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Everyone's
edited
seen
more.
it. Yeah, because it came in like fast and hard. Everyone was seeing this thing, and then it disappeared for a little bit, and now it's come back with a vengeance, like with the ironic sort of angle. Like, it was funny, now it's not funny. Now we're going to use the fact that it's not funny to make it funny.
Yeah.
The meme life cycle.
Yeah.
Make me think of Jib Jab. Remember that? That's how you used to have to do it.
Uh-huh.
Jib Jab.
Yeah, and they were weak.
Well, man, how do you top that? Let's go back to talking about Marvel, shall we? Nah.
If we ever talk about Marvel,
come on, guys. Fine, let's restore something then.
restore
Okay.
hope. What Luke
Snyderverse.
did in A New Hope.
This is the new segment of the cast where we talk about the Snyderverse and restoring it. for just
Shut
a
the
little-
up. Why don't we head over to Snapchat and answer some questions from our lovely fans?
I think so. I was listening to this podcast and they had kind of a fire thing we should copy.
Just like how Shane Dawson copied you.
Exactly, in a similar kind of way.
My tummy keeps poking.
Listen to this, right? Like, think of a hashtag right now for this episode.
Hashtag
Doink.
no.
Doink.
Zack Snyder secrets revealed.
It needs
too
to be
long.
something more specific because that sounds like something a Snyder fan would actually use.
Hashtag BVS truth.
Yeah, so if you've made it this far into the episode, use the hashtag. What was it?
BVS truth.
BVS truth, and yeah, let us know your thoughts. Oops, just broke my sunflower.
Oh no.
Only just a little shard, don't worry. Yep, hashtag BVS truth. Tell us your thoughts. Just like these people did in the subreddit question thread, where we answer some questions from the community over here. And over
BVS
here now.
truth.
What have you got there? Oh, you got the arm.
Yeah, they're like the same. History repeats itself.
Well, guys, I'm not going to do that one.
Okay.
Oh,
They left me broken.
Used it.
Does stuff says, I'm sick of the bleeping, Jarters. I want to show the cast to my mom. No nasties for one video. Bear and Mighty on.
Maybe next one.
Nah. Sorry, we're British.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, we're
Beep that.
I'm not.
Beep that. Jesus. Whoa.
we've really got to have a serious conversation about this, guys.
But we don't.
British.
British.
Beltman. Brad
Let your
T
sneeze.
222 has this to say.
Okay.
What do the mighty men think about the UK chain of stores, CEX? I personally don't know what's worse, between the fact that they give you 5p for a stack of 50 games, or the fact that every store smells like piss and cigarettes. Bonus points for being able to pronounce the name right.
Do you know what my favourite thing is? The one by us. Their Wi-Fi is called Unprotected CEX.
That's pretty clever.
That's the only like
It
thing.
has
I've
like
ever-
the most abrasive like branding.
Advertising, yeah.
They have
It's
these
like-
like cartoons. If you're not in the UK, just search CEX.
advert.
I guess UK. Yeah, they've got these like I think it's trying to be like punky or kind of
It's not really punky. Come on.
skater-y. It's supposed to be like cool and like hip, you know, but it's just kind of scary.
Yeah, it's scary and gross.
Yeah, great. It makes you feel filthy, especially paired with the overwhelming BO smell whenever you're in one.
Uh-huh. I don't really know how these stores continue to function.
Yeah, because I wandered in one a few weeks ago because I was thinking like maybe they've got a Criterion I might add to the collection. but then it's just like 100 copies of Keith Lemon the movie.
Yeah. Like, who's propping up the CEX economy?
Boomers with DVD players. Yeah?
But why? No.
And it's like...
But boomers don't go in CEX.
Who is buying these DVDs?
Who's buying the DVDs? Who's buying physical video games?
No, the crazy thing is you go in there and you see these video games and they're like £200. It's all the hyperware ones that are like been lost. That's it. It's like a collector's thing. But it's like there's always like amusing because you go in there and you go to the Xbox section. It's like the worst game imaginable. There's like 50 copies of it.
Yeah, like
because everyone's
200 copies of Haze on PS3.
Yeah.
Always Haze is always there.
Yeah. There's a few of those. Just like, oh, I forgot about this weird. Millions of Wii games, all that like vaporware.
Shovelware.
Game. Yeah. Well, time to do a funny one. Rip Fluid has an interesting one. How many times is it acceptable to refill the same glass of water before you need to get a new glass? How long can you leave a glass of water out before you're unwilling to drink from that glass? Is overnight too long?
When you start tasting it, but not good.
I would say you can have like a glass for an entire day.
Yeah. No, to be fair,
Longer.
if water, you refilling with the same water out of the same tap, and if you're not mixing that with sloppy like kebab mouth,
Yeah.
it can go for like 2 days.
More.
Yeah.
As long as it's being like
Refilled regularly.
refilled all the time.
Yeah, that's where I'd
it's
say
self-cleaning.
Yeah.
the you don't want stagnant water. Like
No.
I would probably refresh it if it's been sat there
Yeah.
all night.
Just rinse it out once and then fill it back up.
Yeah.
But it's just like, so my thing is I go to bed with a mug of water because you want to drink during the night.
Yeah.
But I fill it up before I go to bed, and I usually will drink out of it when I get home the next day, and then I'll refill it when I finish it. Like, sure, the water's not the best tasting because it's been there like 20 hours, but it's water. Like, it's not been poisoned. I'll drink it.
How do you know?
My mum might be trying to kill me, but she hasn't succeeded yet.
See, I don't take water to bed with me.
What?
I just drink like a litre of water before going to sleep.
No, because then you get up at 2 o'clock trying to need a piss.
Yeah.
I have it there for reassurance,
piss.
even if I don't touch it. I just
Yeah.
like having it there just in case, like
It's
I wake
routine for me, at least.
up. Yeah.
It's like because when I don't do it is when I wake up dehydrated and I'm like, I need water, and I don't have it. And that by that time I've got up, I'm far too late asleep to go downstairs and get water.
Yeah, so you just go back to sleep and you're fine.
No,
Yeah.
you wake up and then you're like crusty mouth.
when
your
I've
eyes
had
are crusty. You know, you're like a menace.
when I've had one too many Bud Lights and I wake up at 5 a.m, just dehydrated.
When I've had my third Bud Light.
I'm hungover as
Bud Light.
It's in the game.
Oh, Bob K. Andler says,
No, that's cringe. Get original questions. You little. Sorry, you might have to stop that.
I might have to just edit all that out, to be honest.
I don't like questions like that.
Do you know, one of the best ones was when they, like, predicted how you were going to react, and you just, like... you did it.
It was scary.
Yeah.
That proves it.
What, we're a simulation?
Well, that he was Doctor Strange all along. I got my nose is full of boogers tonight, guys.
Eat them.
Oh, a bit of hay fever. Hi, guys. Off.
My nose is full of boogers today. Booger is just not a word someone who's British should say.
Booger.
Unless it's a boogie.
Booger Nick.
But it's, because of that, it's like swelling in my head all the time.
What, Booger Nick?
Just the word booger.
You don't say booger, though.
Booger.
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 It's a bogey.
Bogey is cringy as well.
Yeah, they're all it's one of those things where no matter what you call it, it's going to be cringy.
Yeah, but snot. Snot is like repulsive. Got some snot.
No, but
Got some phlegm.
boogers and snot are different.
Nah, they're kind of the same. When you've got that long overdue snot.
Mund.
left me broken.
Skag on the Keys says, hello Jar, long time listener, first time commenter here. Just a quick question. Any chance that there is new merch in the works? The new logo goes incredibly hard, and I'd love to support the Jar Boys with an epic shirt or sweatshirt game on.
You could support us.
Yeah, I'm glad that there's some interest, because, yeah, we're looking into it, actually. There have been, like, the website that hosts our stuff has, like, a bunch of new options. They even do caps with embroidered
Yeah, it's going to say...
So...
Monday left me broken.
Yeah, there's going to be one with sort of like a troll face on it, and there's going to be one with a Wojak on it.
Yeah.
We're going to call it...
Freddy Faz. Freddy Faz beer.
That would probably be the best selling one. We'd probably...
Monday left me broken.
Monday left me foxy.
I've noticed recently about loads of
Bonnie.
FNAF stuff. There's FNAF stuff on the Reddit again.
Yeah, the movie's
I have to
coming
keep
out.
deleting it.
It's just like, I think Chico would be a femboy if they were Will. Was one of the recent
That's
ones I saw.
Yeah. That was a golden
Chica's
goose.
a woman.
It was Bonnie of one of them.
Bonnie,
I suppose you would.
It was one of yours.
That was one of yours.
I'll show you, bro, because you wouldn't have seen
I
this.
saw it. You showed me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did show it.
Yeah, because
I did.
saw the replies and stuff. It was pretty funny.
M. Knight's Legend of Aong says, having just been listening to episode 326, wherein Alex laments over not being able to project his voice so that it can be heard, or claiming that it has gotten lower over time, I can say you're not alone in thinking this, but you may be wrong in saying that you need to be louder. It's not about volume, it's about placement. You feel comfortable talking so low in your register because your voice is carrying from your lower larynx, and this is usually where fry can come from, which is a much lazier, low-effort sound. Try placing your voice in your head. This can be achieved by thinking of a more whimpery, crying sound. Perhaps try imitating a dog when they whine, and feel how that sound resonates around your face instead of your throat. You can then effectively move your speaking voice to this position and take the pressure out of your lower larynx and project your voice further so it can be heard. This may help cut through club noise and the like without shouting. Are you hearing that, guys?
Well, no, you just fucking... Just man up and speak louder.
Yeah. So I've got to make it high-pitched.
No, you talk from like the back of your head.
I can't do that. I just talk the way I talk.
Yeah, but you do already talk the way you talk.
But do you walk the way you walk?
No.
Nobody taught me anything. I didn't even know how to talk until I was 10.
Well, I was 20. Yeah. Thanks for the advice.
He'll try.
Oh, James, this is for you from Knock Jeter.
You hear me? Knock Jeter? No, is it? I don't like this already.
No, Brett. Okay, you can read this, but don't react.
I don't like this. I hate when you two are just like, oh, we did.
Jim, make a prediction. Is James going to like this?
No.
No, but you've already spoiled it because now you said I'm not going to like it, so I'm going to like it despite you.
Okay, that's good then. Howdy ho, Jar boys. Question for J House, but feel free to all jump in.
I hate it.
This man, what Madagascar characters would each of the Breaking Bad cast be? Bing bong, slide on.
Is that it? Were you really?
Specifically for you.
Only you can answer.
Jesse is Marty, the kangaroo. Alex is probably Gus.
Wrong.
You're not allowed to add.
Yeah, sorry.
What's the hippo?
Gloria.
Gloria.
You're not allowed to add.
Gloria is Walter White's friend, who's the drug guy.
Jesse.
No, not Jesse. The other one, Hank. Skylar is Julian. Skipper is the old guy in the wheelchair. Walter White. Well, he'd be the King Penguin.
A skipper.
That's not Skipper. Skipper's the memey one. Okay then. If Skipper's the head penguin.
Yeah, Skipper's the head penguin, right?
No, but what? The what?
The dumb one. The dumb penguin.
Private is the dumb penguin.
Okay, then Private is. Walter is Skipper. Walter's. Walter. Marty.
Who's Tuco?
Marty is Walter's son.
Tuco is Alec Baldwin.
That's Alex. Who's Alex?
You said Alex was Gus.
Guess is Alex.
That was awesome.
I want to know that I didn't even finish season 1 of Breaking Bad. I know, to be fair, I can't even remember any of the Madagascar characters.
You did a pretty
You
good job.
remembered like all of them.
No, the old lady's Skylar.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just such a funny recurring gag, that.
Yeah, I really like the old lady.
There's an actual one for you, James. From Big Hugo. Hey lads, JDM questions for James. After watching your Laurel breakdown video where James is just ecstatic to talk about his car
My silly
and the
car.
JDM hobby as a whole, it's inspired me to broaden my car hunting search, and I've decided on a JDM sedan of my own. It's a 1987 Nissan Bluebird Turbo in almost mint condition, shipped from Japan only last month. I'm really excited to get into the whole Japanese car scene and wanted to ask what the life of an owner of one of these old export cars is really like. What are some quirks and some fun little surprises that I might not expect with an average car? Is it hard to get these things serviced? Are parts usually hard to find? Will women flock to me the second I drive off the lot? I really just want to hear James ramble about JDM some more. Bear from Florida. Yeah, I looked it up. It is cool.
Bluebirds they were sold here. They're all kind of dead here, but they're very, very cool old school sedans. The life, with it being a Bluebird, it should be easy to get parts for because they're kind of a bit more spread. Like there was an 80s period where the whole JDM line was like, there's loads of cool Japanese only cars. Then during the 80s, they kind of were like, oh, why don't we just sell them aboard? So they weren't JDM. And it was in the 90s, they were like, ooh, foreigners, and then made them all JDM again. And the Bluebird is within this time, so there is way more availability of parts around the world as compared to mine, but should be pretty easy to get parts, just because I know they're quite popular. But the life is just stress. It's just stress. But it's fun. It's like owning a unique car is like self-fulfilling. It's like I've only recently got mine back because it's been in storage, and it's just like I can choose when to drive it, and when I do drive it, it's like I like driving it. So people see it, people appreciate it.
That's the main
It's a nice
difference
thing.
from when you had it before, when you didn't have the Renault.
It was just
I
like
think
a
that
car.
stressed you out more because of how much more fuel and
Yeah,
having to use it as your daily can be a bit much.
but there's a lot of quirks to owning these cars. It's just like your parts can be a bit difficult to get, but it's like you will be approached by people who are just like kind of like interested, and you will have like genuine like nice conversations with people who are just like kind of passionate about it. And that's the most like, I don't care about car meets. I don't care about any of this like Snapchat, fucking Instagram like clout. But I care about when some random guy just approaches me and just like compliments my car and talks about it briefly. That's the most like dopamine shit. That's what I love. So owning any of these weird old cars, you do just get that, and people appreciate it. And that's like the best part about it.
like because we went to, was it last weekend? We grabbed it.
Yes.
Was it the weekend?
Yeah.
When we went to go get it, On the drive back, I was noticing it immediately. All the people we drove past, like, they're looking at it, you know.
Yeah, it's like a cool thing, and like as long as you care for it and maintain it, you're always gonna be passionate about it because you've got this rare thing. And as long as you take care of it and you do all the correct maintenance, like. Jesus Christ, bro. But we're like, as advice, if you are gonna own any of these older cars, JDM cars, go a little bit extra on maintenance. Ignore these fools. Just go a bit more maintenance. Do oil, like I do my oil like every 3,000. Just do oil regularly, like service it regularly. Try and keep it in the most reliable condition. Like do go a little bit beyond, clean it regularly and whatnot. Because then you'll keep the paint in better condition, then it won't rust as easily. By doing a little bit more, you'll get more back in the long run. And I would say that if you do intend to keep it in the long run, caring for it at the beginning. I actually don't know what country you're in as well, but if you can underseal it, protect the underside. Shut the f*** up, Jamie!
Christ, why did you have to time it like that?
Underseal it.
Uncontrollable.
Get the underside protected, because then you can use it all year round, but it keeps, and then you service the undersealing, you can get it removed, keeps the underside good, and just keeping it in tip-top condition goes the longest way. You'll love the hobby, you just gotta maybe do a bit more than what you might have done. And I would also say, change the aftermarket parts where you can, like adjustable arms and whatnot, suspension, because they will be easier to replace if you need to. And then you'll make yourself a better car that's more fun to drive. But Bluebirds are cool, Bluebird turbos are cool. Just keep it good. Maybe get some nice wheels, and it'll look mint. Nice car. Congrats on getting one from Japan.
Yeah.
Like I would say, if you're ever interested in Japanese cars, always try to look to buy from Japan, because like in the UK, people are really like cars are tools. But in Japan, if you're buying any of these cars, they've probably been cared for and cherished, and they're better condition. And they're not rusty. It's like they're the best of the crop. Buy them from Japan. Like it's a lot more effort of importing, but you have a cooler car. And I would say as well, there might be some stickers on it that are from Japan. Leave them on. Leave on like the tax stuff from Japan, because that's really cool. Small details. Just leave all the Japanese stickers, the little weird quirky things like flares. Leave them on, because people like me appreciate them. And you were talking about Japanese car, you know, in my car I had that holder on the passenger side that was always empty.
Yeah.
That was the flare holder. I've actually got a flare. I've actually got one now. I managed to get my dad's. So I've got the hammer and the flare in its proper spot, which is really cool.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, nice details. But yeah, enjoy the hobby. You'll love it.
And hate it. Sometimes.
But the most passionate love has a balance of hate, so yin-yang.
Yeah.
If you want to love that thing, you got to
Hate it.
hate it. Like I've driven my Nissan 3 times this week, because it was like day 3, I'm like, it's so much effort to park. I'm just like, no, I'm taking the easy car. It used fuel. It dropped fuel and just sitting there. It didn't even touch it, and it's just like, oh, there's fuel gone.
Yeah, it drinks that. It drinks it for breakfast.
And lunch.
Well, just wait till it's got the big...
And McDinner.
On the subject of Japanese cars, I bought an engine from Japan. I bought an RB25 DET turbo. DT being turbo. From Japan, off Yahoo auctions. Don't know if it works, but bought an engine. A great expense, but I got it for nothing.
Why Yahoo?
Because that's what the auction site's called, Yahoo Auctions. It's a Yahoo company. Yahoo. Yeah, I bought an engine, and it's going in my car. And my car's going to be... I've calculated it's like 19 miles to the gallon as it is now. Next year, it might be 2 to 3.
3 miles to the gallon.
It's going to be so uneconomical,
Are you serious?
bro. It's going to be... Well,
You'll have to refuel
3
at every
miles.
petrol station you see.
so like
on any drive.
So my...
3 miles.
It's going to be... Because it's like... It's 150 brake horsepower, straight 6, NA. It's like a lumpy engine, but it's smooth. So I'm increasing the capacity by 500, then sticking a turbo on it, then building it to be 450 brake horsepower. So when I fly, when I go for an overtake, the fuel I will get like under 10 miles to gallon. So you think a tank at the moment is roughly costing me like £80 premium. Yeah, it's going to cost me like maybe £300 to £400 a month on fuel.
Man.
But it's like, you know, I can fly past any car whenever I want. So, you know, and then I'll blow the engine up and lose more money. Good hobby! Good hobby!
I want to do one more, okay?
Okay.
From Review Tech Brooklyn 99. Sup, Jar?
Hello.
Kind of closing the loop that Doctor Strange opened at the beginning of this episode.
Cool.
Could we get a lore breakdown of Alex's noodle saga? A couple weeks ago, you were all talking about Alex's noodle obsession.
No, can we leave? We've known about the noodle saga. We've been in it.
No, but there's more to it. Listen. A couple weeks ago, you were talking about Alex's noodle obsession a lot, but it seemingly came out of nowhere as a JAR listener. It was only recently that I came across Alex's beep Twitter account and saw an unending torrent of posting about him obsessively eating noodles, which answered a lot but raised even more questions. Frankly, I'm pissed. This is the JAR equivalent of watching the new hype Marvel movie, only to find out you missed the build-up of the new Thanos tier threat because you didn't watch the Disney Plus series. This is like playing only the Destiny expansions without playing through the seasons and having no idea what's going on in the story. In conclusion, can we get some foreshadowing from JAR Media when it comes to plot threads like this? Or is it simply watching the JARCast not enough to keep up with the ambitions of the JAR CU? The JAR Cinematic Universe?
Can I stop here? They're hating on us. They're JARlings hating on us because they don't follow Alex on Twitter. That's not on us. Don't use Twitter. But you can't hate on us because you're not going out of your way to keep up with our lore. It's not our job to direct you to lore moments.
Our lore is our lives.
That's JAR episode finder's job.
Yeah.
I think he's an AI.
Yeah, I know. Your AI. Don't tell them the secret.
Nah, but listen up. I got one major thing to say about this.
Don't.
And I'm about to go deep.
Okay.
So basically,
Yeah. Yeah.
And to conclude, I just want to say, that's gone. That's also gone.
Eat my ass. You're lying, Morgan.
Subscribe.
That can stay.
Bleep that one.
Yeah, that's gone. Gone.
Follow.
Yeah, follow my Twitter for fuck.
Baba booey, Sabrina. Baba booey, baba booey. Baba booey.
Baba booey.
Baba booey, baba
Baba
booey.
booey.
Oh God!
Candle lit.
No!
I wanna talk about Marvel all day, Marvel all night.
I'm pressing the button.
They got press that phone.
Yeah.